Hi, I'm Jim Varney, and if you're a young deer hunter, 15 or under, Buckmasters has a club for you. Young Bucks for the new generation of white-tailed deer hunter. When you join, you'll receive your Young Bucks cap in safety orange, a decal, 4 fun newsletters full of games and puzzles and stories about young hunters just like you. And best of all, you'll meet my twin cousin Bubba in a humorous safety video that you'll want to share with your friends. So ask your folks to sign you up today. So call today and join
Young Bucks!
Hey, Young Bucks. I'm Jim Varney. Welcome back to the second year of Young Bucks. We hope you had a great first year, and we've really enjoyed receiving all your letters and cards and the pictures you sent us. And we hope you had a great first season as a young buck. And we hope, too, that you have practiced safety first, because remember, a good hunt is a safe hunt. And you know what? We've had a little trouble this year because my twin cousin Bubba, well, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the woods, Bubba's back.
Hunting season again, Billy Bob. And I can't wait to get back in them woods. Ah! You know, Billy Bob, you were right last year about using those decoys. They sure brought those bucks in, but those were younger bucks. No real prizes. I'm figuring if we're going for one of the older boys this year, we need to have a decoy with, say, a few more miles on her, like Dorita. Oh, yeah. Dorita was Miss Doe America. Check it out. Lovely lipstick, eyeshadow, and earrings, compliments of my wife. And don't tell her I used the wig either. This ought to drive them bucks crazy. I'm gonna get her out in the field and help me, and don't smear that lipstick, whatever you do. Sounds like a big one. Smells like a big one. Junior, you didn't see a big buck go through here, did you?
I sure ain't, Uncle Bubba.
Well, keep a sharp eye, son. Junior, you see that big buck out yonder? Shh. You remember that turkey outfit we had last year? Didn't work worth a darn. I got shot. Somebody thought I was a big turkey. But these things are brand new. They're called Pop Tops. We'll sneak up on him and get him when he least expects it, okay? Now follow my instructions and do everything I do. Ready? Okay, Junior. Cut to your left. I'll go to the right. Okay, now cut to your right and I'll go to the left. Okay, now left. No, not my right, your right. Cut to your left. No, what? No! Whoa. You've broken my good arm. You know, Billy Bob, I remember what you told me last year about deer hunting just being a lot of pure luck. Well, that's why I'm carrying this lucky rabbit's foot this year. But you know, it wasn't very lucky for the rabbit. He had 4 of them. And I remember what you told me about sticking a horseshoe where the sun don't shine. Well, I did that too. This here is hard to get used to, I'll have to admit. But I'm willing to try it till the end of the season. I sure hope this works. I'm gonna go back to the truck and see if I remember to bring that preparation H. Oh. Bigfoot, Sasquatch. What a bunch of bunk. That's just a bunch of old Indian legends, Billy Bob. People been talking about them creatures for years. Listen, don't you think if those things existed that somebody would have seen one by now? Come on, let's go. Now, Billy Bob, stay up with me. Those were some awful weird noises we heard, wasn't there? Whew, wonder what that could have been. Well, we'll have to investigate that later. We got hunting to do, so come on. Billy Bob, your sinus is still bothering you a lot? Feels like it. You know, you ought to use a little bit of moisturizer on your skin. Being out in the sun's kind of wearing on it. And you know what? I believe if I was you, I'd cut back on them steroids a little bit. You know, Billy Bob, it's been awful tiring this week, waiting for them bucks to come in so we can get that perfect 20-yard broadside. Well, this looks like a good time to field test my new invention, Bubba's Bow Bomb. I'll just lob this over beyond them. The explosion will scare them back toward us, and we'll get our shot. Okay, here goes. Don't look directly at it, Billy Bob. I believe I overloaded that one. Boys, we're approaching this season with a determined attitude. We're gonna be rough, tough, and hard to bluff. All right, boys, when I was your age, I held the league record in stolen bases. You want to see how I did it?
Yeah.
All right, first thing you got to do is you look around real carefully to make sure none of the officials are watching you. Reach down like you're tying your shoe. You can always come back and get it later. Well, on to bigger things. Well, I guess you're all wondering how I managed to bat 1,000 3 years in a row. Ever wonder about that? Let me show you my method of sure-proof hits. You square up to your plate, get a hold on your bat, you wait till the pitcher winds up, and then you say, "Look, it's Elvis!" All right, you think you're pretty hot with that bat, do you? Think you're getting hits off all these other pitchers? Well, you have never batted against moi, Coach Bubba. I'll have you know I won the Cy Old Award when I was your age. I'll show you some pitching. All right, fellas. Coach Bubba's gonna show you how to pitch. Keep your eyes open and I'll show you how to throw all those special pitches you always wanted to know how to pitch. Okay, fan on out there, don't worry, he won't be hitting anything. My famous knuckleball. Pure luck, that's all it was. All right, here comes the fastball. I hope you guys have learned something about pitching. This isn't easy to teach. Dadgum, Billy Bob, it sure is windy here in the woods today. I can't hear nothing. Looks like a good time to field test my new invention, Bubba's bionic ear. You can hear anything with these. Let me cut them on. Right? It's amazing. Billy Bob, you see that dragonfly over there? He just cut the cheese. All right, let's see. All right, that's the direction of our house. I can hear your wife's voice. And the TV's on. It's a home shopping channel. I can hear her opening your wallet. She's sliding out that credit card. She's dialing the phone. She says $150, $200, $350. We better get home. Ethel might be with her. Yep, it might be, dear. Looks like a good time to test my Bubba's Big Eyes, available from Bubba Co., a division of Bubba Inc. Check it out. Wonderful features. You can see anything with these at any distance, and there's also a cooler involved. You want some coffee? I'll just have the fruit juice. Let's see now. Yep, them's deer all right. Now let's get a little zoom going. Yeah, that one's got a tick on him. Let's see what kind. Uh-oh. It's one of them Lyme ticks, Billy Bob. You don't want to get that. I got that Lyme disease one time, and it really affects your memory. Did I ever tell you about Lyme disease affecting your memory? Well, it sure does. Who are you? Oh, Billy Bob, right. Yeah, he's coming around, Billy Bob. Looks like a pretty long shot, but I think I can do it. Okay. Well, Spotty, I told you to stay in the truck. Well, I need something with a little bit more reach. This looks like a job for Bubba's ICBA, Intercontinental Ballistic Arrow. It'll really reach out there and touch something. All right, time for the great field test. If he would just stand still. Billy Bob, how much is a prize bull in today's market? Like pound for pound? Whew, I was afraid of that. Dadgummit. Billy Bob, I just can't hold steady enough to get my crosshairs on him. Looks like I'm gonna have to use my new invention, Bubba's Detroit Steady Rest. These are especially big sellers in the western states. Very popular. Yep, I got him. Pretty handy, aren't they? You wanna buy one? Dadgummit, Billy Bob, he came up behind me. Somehow I knew he would, and that's why I brought my famous patented Bubba barrel with the new high-resolution prismatic panoramic mirror attachment, available only from Bubba Co. Let's see who's laughing next. Got him. Yep. He's got X's in his eyes. Well, howdy, Mr. Game Warden. How you doing?
Let me see your hunting license.
Yes, sir. Got it right here.
Did you have any luck today?
Sure did. Got me a big 6-pointer right over there.
Did you use your tag?
Yep. Right there it is. Bubba Jr., 11-7 this year, attached to leg.
I'm gonna have to write you up.
For what?
The deer tag goes on the deer's leg, dummy.
Oh, Billy Bob, you fool, why didn't you tell me? Officer, I'm sure we can straighten all this out. Just come over here to the truck and we'll... bonjour, monsieur Billy Bob, and welcome to Chez Bubba. Today, we're having steak. Now, you know, a lot of hunters complain, Billy Bob, that game meats are hard to tenderize. They use the tenderizing salts and little hammers to tenderize that meat for hours and hours to make it palatable. Well, I've ended all that with my new invention, Bubba's Magnum Meat Mallet. Tenderizes in one simple operation. Observe. See there? Ready for the skillet. You can cut it with a fork. Oh, yeah. Hunters, are you tired of coming home with trophies like this? Are your hunting buddies calling you Goat Hunter? Well, I've got a way to make that trophy a little bit more impressive. Here it is. This is my patented Bubba's At-A-Time Build-A-Buck kit. Let me show you what's involved here. You see, you've got a bunch of these laying around your garage. You simply convert them, snap them together, and you can take a few of these, stick them on here. Let me give you a demonstration. A few of these. And look at there. Yes, possible only with Bubba's At-A-Time Build-A-Buck trophy kit. Yours by calling 1-800-BUBBA-BUCK for our 24-hour operator if she's there. Thank you. Well, how about this, Billy Bob? I finally found that deer that got away from me a few years ago. I'll be darned. You know what? Remember that deer you shot the same day? Me and Farmer Johnson found him the other day, too. He wants to talk to you a little later. Have a nice day, Billy Bob. My goodness, Billy Bob. You always have to do that when you're upwind. It's a lifesaver, folks. Get you some. No more chili for you at night, Billy Bob. You understand? Hey. Boy, this is great. Why didn't I think about this before? All the finest technological equipment for hunting deer. Puts you way ahead of the average hunter. I got my Hunter CB. I got my Lannar system. I got my Bubba Light available from Bubba Co. And I've got my little laptop computer here already punched in to the Buckmaster satellite. Let's see what Billy Bob's doing in his stand. Uh-huh. There he is. Billy Bob, you know better than to do that around your stand. Now get your britches up and get back up that tree. And don't use those leaves, that's poison ivy. Hang on, I'll get your information for you. You got a bogey at 3 o'clock, Billy Bob. Hold on. Abort. It's a spike. And speaking of spikes, hold it just a second. 1,500 pounds. Horns. 2. Billy Bob, there's a 1,500-pound spike coming at you. Hang on. Forget it, Billy Bob. Abort. It's a Holstein. You don't need to buy any more beef after last year. I know your freezer's full and Johnson's still mad about it. Oh, I'll keep an eye out for you. All right. Over and out. Phew, that was close. Yeah, Billy Bob, that close call with that rattler last year really taught me a lesson. Now I'm wearing this protective clothing. Got my snake-proof chaps, got my snake-proof armbands. I'm ready for them little necks this year. Look, over there, Billy Bob. There's a deer. Sneak up on him. When you know it, I forgot my snake-proof mask. Nice boy. Nice boy. Don't be silly, Billy Bob. Broadhead wrenches are for sissies. I like to do mine by hand. Ow! You know, I used to shoot with a shooting glove. Till I lost that finger last year, putting on a broadhead. But I'd rather be a man with one missing finger than be called a sissy all my life. So go ahead and use your little silly wrench. See if I care. There you go. Good as yours. Right there, you see? Good as yours. Well, boy, I'll have to say I was lucky this morning. Finding this tree with the limbs already cleared off of it. I put my stand in, got up here in no time. Now I can sit and wait for that big one to come by. Billy Bob said they always follow these power lines anyway, and it seems like I'm pretty close to a power line. Maybe a little too close. Oh boy, there's a beauty. This ought to be a perfect shot. If I could just hold steady. Boy, this is the life. Billy Bob laughed at me all summer because I spent my time building this weatherproof tree stand. Now he's sitting up there soaking wet in this rain, and I'm warm, toasty, and dry. Everything's perfect. All I need now is a big buck to walk by. Like that one over there. Where's my gun? Oh, come on. I've been walking all over this property looking for them tracks. Billy Bob said there was a big set of tracks over here. I wonder what kind of tracks. Oh, railroad tracks. Okay.
Here comes that idiot now. Come on, let's go pick up some hot doughs.
Hey, come back here. Hold it. Hey! That dadgum old Mossy does this to me every year. That's the second time this year he's stolen my truck and taken it for a joyride with his buddies. And I know he don't have insurance. This is getting tiresome.
Bubba loses more vehicles that way. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this show, and we hope you've enjoyed being a young buck this year, and that, you'll talk to your friends and maybe they'll want to become young bucks. Please don't try anything you saw Bubba do. He's a fictional character, and he's just there for the fun. And remember, a good hunt is a safe hunt. Remember our motto: never eat at a place called Mom's, never play cards with a man named Doc, and don't ever go hunting with Bubba. We'll see you next time. Safe hunting now.